C.S. Lewis said that one of the reasons that reading is good for us and fun is because we can see the world through other people's eyes.
你认为在这个年龄段的小朋友，他们最重要的能力是要培养什么？就是这个小朋友现在他就是处于一个认知学习的状态，我们之间会有争吵，就是小朋友要不要用电子设备，要不要看电视。他带孩子大部分时间都是在看电视，所以我们有过很激烈的争吵。对，你还记得吗？
冬天可能是这样 ，But in spring, summer, fall, we're much more out.
然后后来呢？现在我们就达成一致意见。如果爸爸说可不可以看电视，他会问小朋友去问你妈妈的意见。可以 Do you like reading books more? Or do you like watching TV more?
Watch TV.
Is this about reading?
Huh? When they were little, do you like control them the TV time or something like that?
Did you get to watch TV all the time?
No.
We didn't even have a TV when we lived in New York. Finally, my father came to visit, and it was the Olympics, and he said, "You've got to get a TV, a colored TV."
Yeah, like I was telling him that when I was little. You know, kids always want to watch some shows.
Yeah.
Turn on the TV, so every time I need to listen. Is that mom? And I came home. We have those big TVs. Mm-hmm. You have a really big thing behind the TV.
Yes.
So sometimes they go home, they will
See if it's warm.
That's great.
Well,
When I was little, in our house in California, and my parents were watching a show at night, and I crawled down the hall and I could see through the vents, and it was I Love Lucy, which was always funny.
Yeah.
And one night I laughed, and then they knew I was there, and I didn't get to do it anymore. But if I was really quiet, I could just peek through there and watch it. But they said, "You go back to bed." But we didn't have very many TVs, and we don't watch too much now.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of especially kids that use the television as a babysitter. Then I do think it affects their maybe their imagination, but also their ability to entertain themselves. And they found that children that don't have a vocabulary-rich home where people are talking to them and talking a lot, they're not being babysat by the computer or the TV all the time. That people are talking to them and wanting them to talk back. I think that's an important thing. Eat dinner together, so they're talking about what they did that day, what job she had at school, what's coming up. Those are really important things to make good readers and good students.
are you a good reader?
She's a wonderful reader and a very good writer.
Okay, thank you, Mom. 现在爸爸在和红豆玩游戏。其实，在美国这样的 board game 特别多，这也是我们空闲的家庭每天的家庭活动之一。Chloe, do you like reading? You know, which book is your favorite book?
My favorite book is Princess book.
Princess books. 你认为阅读对生活的改变很大吗？
Yeah, I think so. Transports you kind of to different places and stories. And the best thing about reading, especially when you're reading as a family, when we go other places, like when we have a vacation, we travel, we go to a national park or whatever, we'll often see things that remind us of a book or a story. Remember like a quote from a book, and they can say, "Who said this?" And then the girls have to recall what they read, and it leads to like just sort of fun, laughter, conversation, but also just growing vocabulary and growing ideas.
阅读是我们这个小家庭，甚至是和爷爷奶奶这个大家庭是很重要的一个家庭活动。我们给孩子设定有一个家庭的购书日，我们认为阅读是很重要。我和我老公，包括爷爷奶奶都谈过这个问题，我们都认为读书不是一时的，而是你通过读书这个活动，你获得的知识、能量、素养、气质都会深刻的浸入你的血液中，是一种谁都无法复制、谁都无法剥夺的一种财富。所以我们希望在孩子小的时候，可以帮助他们建立良好的阅读习惯。我在上个月的时候已经完成了，就是看开 1000 books， 我们已经给他读了至少1000本书了。我们都不可置信，现在他才4岁，他已经读过1000本书了。然后现在像我们呢，还能从爷爷奶奶家找到爷爷奶奶给爸爸小时候买的书。
Yeah, books are always a great gift. Books and music, always a very good gift.
Reading is really important here too. Like when you grow up
Yeah, for sure.
compared to the grades. What do you think about reading?
Yeah, like when I was young, I know my parents were, wanted me to keep my grades good. They also like to see this, at the same time that you have kind of an independent reading habit.
看到爸爸手上提的2个兜子了吗？我们每次来图书馆都会有很多的书，这就是小朋友的阅读区。
I like this one.
You like Barbie? Hey Mary, where did you go? 图书馆经常会有这样的活动，你可以参加它的一些小的投票活动，然后你可能会得到一本免费的书。爸爸有幸成为那个幸运儿，他现在要来 pick 他的 prize book。
Bridgerton's kind of a famous like British television show, right?
爸爸说，爸爸给我选了一本 cookbook。还有在参加图书馆的一个活动，还可以有3次机会，每次读完5本书拿回来之后，就可以去 get one free hamburger。这样的活动小朋友都会很喜欢。Are you happy?
Yes.
Every time you read 5 books, you can get one hamburger or cheeseburger from In and Out。又是满满2大筐的书。Mary, do you like the library?
Yeah.
我们现在要从书店离开了，一只狗在开车。Bye, puppy。饭之后，全家人都在读书，红豆在跟奶奶一起读她新买的书，爸爸也在读书。笑笑给爷爷选一本书，因为爷爷没有书。
There's just. But after the day they threw a worm at being Sister Nancy, they asked Miss Aruba Tate if they could share a table. Miss Aruba Tate just loved it when people were friends.
读书并不是要求孩子去读书，父母也要和孩子一起读书。谢谢大家，希望你们也和孩子一样，建立一些良好的阅读习惯。